Hey guys, welcome back in. I'm going to continue this Nomad run. So I think I'll head back to that planet I was on and see about discovering the rest of the fauna and just start scanning a bunch of stuff to build up a nanite stash. Want to see what I need to repair. So I need a bunch of chromatic metal. I need a bunch of gold too. Let's see. Dioxide. Oxygen. Oh, actually, first off, when I get down there, I'm going to go see what that other ship is that I have marked. I don't want to go and fix this thing up if that other ship is something better. That's quite a bit of this now. I do want to run up here, see what's available to buy. I'm just gonna make sure I don't run out of room. Alright. Yeah, just to clarify, the stuff I can buy out of trade terminals, I can buy raw materials. I can't buy stuff that can be crafted though. So not like dirty bronze, you know, computers, unstable plasma, microprocessors. This type of stuff I can't buy. I can only craft it. But you know, like raw materials, I can buy that. And stuff that can't be crafted. Like if I wanted to buy dirt, I can buy it. Wiring looms can't be crafted, so I can buy them from here. I'm going to try to avoid buying wiring looms though, because they're so expensive, and I can get them from breaking down modules. That and like the maps, the drop pod maps, stuff like that, I can buy that stuff. Yeah, pretty much anything that I can't craft, I can buy. Even though, like, I don't have dirty bronze unlocked yet, but I'll eventually be able to craft it. The same thing with computers. So, pretty sure you guys understand. See if there's any stuff here. See, I don't want to go and repair this stuff yet. I want to see what that other ship is. Alright, I don't think I'm going to pick up anything here. Just refill that. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to run down, see what that crash ship is, and just start discovering stuff. I still have, what, 5 more animals, I think? Something like that. I always do that. Yeah, I still have 5 more animals. 3 ground, 2 flying. So, head back down there. So I'm going to go straight towards that ship and try to land somewhat close to it. Hopefully I can find a building with a landing pad. Or a landing area, that way I don't have to use up launch fuel. Just trying to keep an eye on my material. Okay, I can transfer this over. I'm gonna have to shoot a bunch of asteroids again too, because then you can get need to get gold for some of these repairs. Alright, so coming kind of slow. Alright, I can see, oh, there's a minor settlement right here, so go land there. It'll give me a chance to look at a multi-tool also. And no nanite machine here. Check this out. Oh, got another B class. And I think I will get this. See, I don't have an issue with taking multi-tools that are on the planet. But what I don't want to do is take them from the anomaly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Yeah, I don't want to buy them from the anomaly and just sell them, you know, because that's kind of cheating in a way. So, but what I can do is I can look at this multi-tool, and what I actually want to do is I just want to steal this out of it, put it in here. There's nothing else in here I want, although the supercharged slots are kind of nice and close. So I might actually hold on to this one and turn it into, you know, like one that I just use for mining or scanning. You know, but right now I just want to try to focus on my main multi-tool. Alright, so I'm going to go and install that over here. The way it helps with my mining a little bit. And so that stuff in here to fix microprocessors. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, I got gold. Alright. I'm gonna grab that gold. And this takes jelly. Alright, so I'm gonna go and, oh, I can't buy jelly. I almost screwed myself up. Alright, so grab that gold again. Okay, so I can't buy jelly to use it. Alright, so I still have to craft it. Alright, so grab this. Grab the stuff in the back room. And I'm not going to bother with the eggs that are outside, mainly because I just don't have space for them. So I don't want to lose out on those. What I might do, I think I'm going to put down... Okay, so I have to keep a base computer no matter what, because I can't put down those stations anywhere. Alright. That kind of sucks. Alright, there's my distress beacon over there. Do I have any outside buildings here, though? Okay. So I should have, yeah, some buried data here. Make sure I grab all of this. No damaged machinery back here. And I'm gonna need to make a bunch of magnetized ferrite at some point too. Actually, let me grab that. Put that ship is full again. Alright. Oh, storm. Get away from that. Just jump right in here for a second. And move that platinum, or move some of this stuff over. Oh, it was gold I wanted to move. Move that over. Refill that. Try to free up. Oh, it's oxygen.
Technology recharge.
What's in here? That refined. That refined. I'm just trying to make a little room with the antimatter in my ship. Somehow I used this. When did I use my ship? I have no idea how I used up fuel there. Alright, let's refill that. I'm gonna have to make up a bunch of magnetized ferrite, so I want to get some pure ferrite going also. Alright, I'm gonna go see what that ship is first, and then I'll come back for that damaged machinery at the same time. Get some scans in. Oh, my other bird. I think I have 2 more land creatures, I think. Rare ground, okay. So one of them's probably going to be one that's kind of scoots on the ground, most likely. And I'll grab that cargo on the way back. I just don't want to fill up my bags before I get down here. We got a shuttle down here. Let's go take a look at this. An A-class with an OK shield. Let me just go compare. Alright, it's 40 slots, so it's bigger than my Explorer. It's not a super ugly shuttle, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of stuff to repair in it. So it's a 4022. Alright. So I'm just gonna claim it. Jump in it real quick. Yeah, I'll just repair. Alright, so I need a metal plating and a seal. I don't know if I actually have to fix the pulse engine, but I'm gonna do it just to avoid complications later on. The supercharged slots aren't too bad, so I might be able to use this thing later on. the bad thing is I can no longer see where my ship is, but I know there's a minor settlement over here somewhere. So, alright, just pick up this stuff. Actually, jump in here for a second. Get this out of here. Try to get some pure ferrite done.
Technology recharge.
Alright, and make sure I grab this. This will save me a whole lot of nanites, as long as I can get something out of it. Functioning technology. Alright, advanced mining laser, that's going to help me out a lot. Museum I don't want.
Toxin protection. Falling.
Grab up this. Caterpillar. Alright, come back in here. Alright. So, start refining some of that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that. I hate how it puts in me a log like that. One loom to one suit. Okay. It might take a little bit of time before I can get that put together. Again, I'm trying to avoid buying wire and looms. How much space? Sure, you got everything here.
Toxin protection. Falling.
Put this out, and you put that rusted metal in here. Get that going. And head back. That minor settlement. See if there was anything around here to scan. Oh, I do have a damaged machinery over there, though. I just don't want to lose track of... I should have put down a beacon at my ship, I meant to. Then I started yapping and forgot all about it. As long as I stay, like, within 300 units of it, I shouldn't lose track of it.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Right, that settlement should be... Oh, what is that? Sack venom. Another damaged machinery over there. That's on the way back to my ship, so... storm.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Should be a cargo drop over here too. Start on the way down to my ship. Trying to keep up with this oxygen a little bit too, but I don't want to have too much of it. Try to stay under a full stack or close to it. Alright. I know I definitely saw a cargo drop on the way down. Yep, it's right there.
Inventory full.
Oh. Throw that away. It's in here. Alright. We'll head back up here. Try to keep this thing going. Yeah, at least I know what I have for a ship now down there. So I can go ahead and start repairing some of it. Yeah, I didn't want to put a bunch of resources into this ship and then just find something better. You know, the other one has more slots in it, but this one has a lot less slots to repair, so... So, let's put some of that back. Just keep feeding this thing. Rusted metal.
Technology recharge. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired.
I need more ferrite. I need a lot of that. Alright. Run in here, look at what was available in here. I think there was gold here, wasn't there? So grab that.
Product received.
What I might do is, I think I will put down a beacon here. I need to make room first. Oh, I have some stuff I can sell. I can sell that one paraffinium. I don't think I need it.
Units received.
Wasn't there something that took... I thought there was something that took something, and I can't remember. You know, I don't really need to install those right now. See, I thought I had more gold. Alright. Get this flipped around. Oh, what I was going to do is, I was going to make a bunch of dihydrogen jelly. That's what it was. I knew there was, let me just make sure. That takes a metal plating, right? Oh no, just carbon. Alright, so just make one of those. Yeah, what I was going to do was, I was going to buy a bunch of dihydrogen jelly and make up a bunch of these. But I can't buy it. Alright. Bring this over. Now, I can partially repair a couple things. Oh, I can repair that out, right? Alright, let's just repair that part. I wish they'd give you some type of indicator if something's repaired. You know, like outline it or something. So, alright, now I need to find a bunch of chromatic metal as well. Do I need more magnetized anywhere though? Okay, yeah, I do need a bunch of magnetizer up here. Alright, so I'm gonna run off even more of that. Refill that. See if I can find... Sack venom. Okay, looks like there's a few different things around here to go dig up. I just don't have room for it. I'm gonna put down a beacon here so that I can find this miner settlement again. Pretty sure I looted everything back here, so, alright. At the same time, I want to make sure I don't use up all my ferrite and stuff, too. I think I will... Actually, what do I have for nanos? I got 1100. I think I'm gonna run off those nanos because I got 500,000 credits now, so I'm not too worried about money. This stuff that I had to loot though. Alright, microprocessor. Alright. See what that building is. Ammonia over there. Alright. Sometimes this thing finishes too quick. Let's toss that other 39 in there. Start making my way over to that building. Still looking for a couple ground creatures too. I think they're both rare, so it might be a little difficult to spot. Alright, looks like we just have a beacon, but still stop by it to get the waypoint. Look at my 3 nanites. Alright, we got damaged machinery, so run over to that. Blast that. Yeah, these are nice sometimes because you'll get them, a bunch of them that pop up. Trying to keep an eye on this. Oh, they're right on me. I'll live in swine.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Oh, got an animal up here. Can't see what it is.
Units received.
Alright. Got another damaged machinery.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
Alright, while I'm down here, I'm going to shift some of this stuff around. Start burning off some of this. See what my next item's going to be. I got copper, that's somewhat close. Cobalt. Looking to see if there's more damaged machinery right around me. There's one over there. I'll get that marked. Consolidate some of this stuff and get rid of other garbage I don't need. Alright, so that's done. Bring that in here.
Technology recharge.
Head over. I don't know if that's the same damaged machinery or not. It might be the one I just looted. See if I can see where it is. That way I don't run all the way back there for nothing. Yep, menu's open. I thought it might be. Alright, so let's rip this out of here. And toss this in there. So now what I want to do is head over towards that copper. It's right over here. Head over that way. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that thing ran out of fuel. So, actually I'll just give that a few seconds to run down. That way I can just empty out my stuff. Because I'll probably refine the copper right over there as well. It's nice having this backpack. Backpack refiner. Alright, at least I got a little bit of magnetized ferrite because that's going to be useful. Yeah, and that did use up 2 life support gels. So it's the same thing as your batteries, you gotta kind of keep an eye on it. That's why I always wait till I'm down really low before I recharge. Alright, rip those out. And I Thought there was something else to put in here. I want to keep that pugnium. I don't want to mess that up. Alright, I think I'm good here. Alright, so take a run over towards that. It should be grabbing. Grab some of this copper, carbon too. Oh, that's not identified. You know, I'm starting to get a little low on condensed as well. I like to try to keep like a stack of each, at least. Burnt. How much condensed? Yeah, I like to use condensed to keep things charged and regular carbon for crafting, so. Alright, so a little bit more. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Might as well just grab the rest of this. I already started breaking it down, so. Alright, so that. I hate it when my HUD disappears like that. Let's refill that. Localized storm. Let's get out of there.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge.
Grab this because I'm gonna need to refill. No, I don't like that angle. Oh.
Toxic protection falling.
I feel like I have the sentinel just like stuck right to my back. Bugging me. Yeah, that mining beam makes quite a difference, that upgrade. A whole bunch of them. What I'll do is make sure I actually house. I'll come back. Copper is more important than money. I also want to make sure I still look around for creatures because I'm still missing one. Alright, and make this as small as it can get. Start digging in.
Toxic protection falling.
I think the other non-hostile planet here is hot, and I think I have a hot mod on this my exosuit, so might do a lot more mining over there than I do here. A lot more just exploring and running around. I think it's a hot, yeah, it's a hot mod, so might do a lot more running around there. need to make my way around here. Stay right out of the elements. Try to get as much of this as I can. Yeah, because this is a 2-to-1 ratio, so you need a lot of copper. That's why it's always nice to have indium or emerald, especially the activated stuff. You're gonna end up with so much chromatic metal when you get that stuff that you don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna need it for warp cells and repairs and, you know, building different technologies, so try to get as much of it as I can. And just start refining it right away, and that way it's not taking up room. I want to make sure I grab some silicon powder as I do this too, so I can refill. I'm getting kind of close to the top now, so what I do want to do is, I know there is a there's an unknown building over there too. I was going to say, I know that there's a broken machinery somewhat close too, so I want to just mark that now. Got one over there. Very tech. Alright. Yeah, at least I'll have a direction to head off into when I go to leave here. I can probably just burrow my way right to it, actually. Nah. That stuff doesn't want to break. I just run over there, it's up on the surface anyway. Alright, refill this.
Technology recharge.
Keep an eye on this thing too. Try to stay right under the center here. That way you don't take damage. Eventually it'll start leaking through though. When it starts leaking through, then I'll just run up top and start mining from the top. And try to hold off as long as I can. Alright. Find that over. Get that killed.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
The carbon. Should start taking damage like any second now. This It's a good trick to learn how to use, especially on extreme worlds. And as you see, now I'm taking damage. Alright, so do a quick refill of this.
Technology recharge.
Alright, and head over there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
No, I should have kept that. Oh well. Dig down to this. Rip this out. Throw more in. And condense that down. Throw a little extra oxygen in there.
Recharge.
Pull that away. I know there's another. Alright, that's a buried cache. So I'll head for that. Because what I'm doing is I'm just trying to circle back to my ship now. So I'll grab that buried cache. Grab that sodium. Toss it right in here.
Technology recharge.
That should, yep.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
And a little, there it is, carbon.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Should have an extra, oh, I made a little too much. Let's get rid of that nav data. Oh, you got a damaged machinery over here too. I didn't realize that. Let's grab that. Exosuit expansion, so that I definitely want to hold on to. There it is. See, I know I definitely saw damaged machinery. But again, I just want to make sure I have room. I don't have room. Well, now I will. So, grab this. It's just nanites. Toss that in there. Now it's going to say I'm out of room, right? Yeah. Just so worried about running out of freaking room and missing out on a mod. Alright, my ship's over that way. Grab this buried cache along the way. I seem to get a lot of exocraft mods out of these buried caches. So I do want to get an exocraft unlocked soon. I gotta wait till I get to the next system though. Actually, no, I can do it through my, I should be able to do it right through my terminal actually. This. Oh, photon cannon. Alright, that'll be good for a wiring loom. Thought I saw a. There it is. Very tough.
protection. Falling.
God, I wish that stuff didn't take so long.
Technology recharge.
Alright, microprocessor. At least I'm getting a good amount of those. So go recharge.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, rip this out of here. Okay, so I have no more room left. Refill this.
Technology recharge.
Alright, one more slot.
Toxic protection.
And if I can grab some of this before I get attacked. Alright, and I can grab more carbon. Oh, that's not identified. Oh, there's a Sally's data, or a thing right there. Damaged machinery. Oh, it's just nanites. You just be... Alright. Let's see, I'm flying through a lot of carbon. Oh. Yeah, I still want to break that down. Actually, put a little bit of oxygen in there.
Recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright, rip this out. Toss some of that in there. I like to just try to keep stacks of this stuff, but I'm using my refiner so much that I have to keep harvesting it. Alright, that should be almost done.
Toxic protection.
Alright, so just head right back. I'm gonna stop getting distracted by stuff. No. Just a second. Finish up.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Put that 7 carbon in here.
Technology recharge.
Let me rip this out now.
Damage detected.
Come on, get out of my
Technology recharge.
menu. And now come over here, refill.
Technology
I
recharge.
should hope, no, not enough. 25. Some in there.
Recharge.
You know, there's probably nothing here I actually need. Anything I can break down. Just put those in there. Alright, let's see what's in here. Nothing. Nothing anyway. Alright, I will take that though. And microprocessor. See, that's why I try to keep that stuff clear, because luckily I already have some here. If I didn't, I would have missed out on a microprocessor. Alright, alright, that's still going.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Can't empty that yet. Alright. Ooh. That could have been bad. Oh. Good. Alright, so let's pop that thing. Again, just kind of fly low when you're using those plants. Definitely don't want to hit the ground too much, too hard. My health bar just went halfway down. Alright, so let's make it back down here.
Toxic protection. Warning.
Hitting the ground awfully hard there. Alright, let's get back in here. Jump right in here. Alright, so we can fix up some of this now.
Component repaired.
I don't have enough gold.
Component repaired.
That's alright. Magnetic metal.
Repaired.
Alright, and so... Oh, let me rip this out. Start getting some more magnetized ferrite together. Run inside and grab some gold.
Product received.
I think that would be enough to fix this one. Yep.
Component repaired.
Actually go right into my... grab this. See what it gives me. Yep, that can go. Oh, did that not give me... Oh, it did give me a wiring one, so... Good. Bring this over so I can burn that off. Oh, we got too many of those now. Oh, I need a microprocessor for something. I'm not worried about my multi-tool at all right now. Just looking for something that takes up only one microprocessor, but I don't think there is. Just like everything here takes up friggin' chromatic metal and gold. I'll rip this out. Actually refine that down, get it over with. I can go on my ship. Remember, I got that too. Let's see if this thing's ready yet. Yeah, I've got some more gold. Alright, so I'm just going to take a few minutes and refine some of this stuff down, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got some of that refining done. And to clean up a little bit. Oh, there's still a few things in my ship I want to get rid of. Actually, can I partially repair these? That way I don't have to worry about that pugnium quite so much. So, I can open up a couple slots. Down here, ship area, and gold. Oh, I need. Alright. So, let's get the gold in there. I didn't realize I needed some pure ferrite. Activated copper. Can't get that yet. Alright, and got some more gold. Yeah, I was trying to get some more carbon, so now I got a couple of sentinels flying around out here. I got their attention. Alright, grab some more gold. See, this must fill up so quick because it's only a small amount of gold. But if I check in a couple seconds. Yeah, I already got 2 coming in, so yeah, that's why I can just buy it so quick. It refills. It's so little that it refills quickly. So get the rest of that filled up. Alright, so starting to get some slots now. Alright, so I still have to get some more paraffinium. I need 250 pure ferrite, which 50. Do I need any more magnetized though? I need magnetized here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna repair that. Alright, so I still need to get a bunch of magnetized to get all those done. Alright. At least I got a little bit of room in my ship now. I'll burn that off. Alright, let's see if there's anything, because I went straight down that way, so go see what that buried cache is, I think. 1 gold. And I refill this gold before I head out. Oops. So that. Actually, just toss this right in here. Oh, I can't. I'd like to try to make sure that thing's full. Alright, pugnium, I'll just stick in here. I wish I could do something with that extra microprocessor. Alright. I'll have to figure that out later on. So we got humming sacks, we got cargo, and the buried cache. There's one that's closer though. And then one that's only like 100 and something units. Maybe not. Oh, I'm probably thinking of that. So I do have to get more carbon, ferrite, everything. Pretty much everything. Still trying to get more dihydrogen too. What I could do is I can install my hazmat gloves also. That way I can pick up plants. Where's that buried cache though? Over here. Blast this thing. Oh, nice. That. think that's probably tied to... I figured it was tied to that, damaged machinery. I guess not. Got a plant right above me. Out of there. I gotta remember, I still have another animal to find here, too. I want to try to keep an eye out for that. Grab that.
Toxin protection. Falling.
Another microprocessor. Yeah, I'm getting those things left and right now.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, grab that buried cache. You don't mind running around too much now, but I don't want to go too far away either. At least, worst comes to worst, I can always dig a hole, so... I do have to... There's definitely attentive sentinels here. They're actually getting pretty annoying. Take that up. Alright, movement module. Okay, at least it's good. Some good stats on it. They're low, but they're better than what I had. Already feels better. I'm glad they actually added some useful stuff into these. A lot of times it's just nanites. Alright, got a pulse engine. Alright, just making sure I still have room before I get too carried away. Alright, grab some of that.
Toxin protection. Falling.
Geode. Oh, there's my last animal. Alright. Good. Is it corrosive blood? Alright. Regular cargo drop. Alright, while I'm out here, I'm gonna grab carbon. See if there's anything to scan. Now that I have all my animals, I think I'm probably gonna head over to that other planet, because I'm pretty sure the other non-aggressive planet has, is hot, so...
Toxin protection. Technology recharge.
I'm pretty sure that other planet's hot, and I have hot protection, so... it'll make exploring a lot easier. I stayed here mainly just so I could get all the animals. Pulpy roots. Sort of hazard. trying to get some of that, some extra ferrite together so that I can repair that ship.
Toxic protection.
I need to get pure ferrite, at least 250 pure ferrite, so. But before I head to that other planet, I want to hit the space station again, so I can use up those exosuit mods, or the exosuit expansions. I don't know if I got that one or not. I probably didn't. Oh, no, I think I did actually. No, I didn't. Alright, take that. Hyperdrive. Take that. Take that. I have no idea what that is.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
What is that symbol?
Toxic protection. Falling.
It's strange because it's a red symbol. Not used to seeing that. And it's giving me no distance either. I wonder what that is. I'm not gonna go there because I have no idea how far away it is. Grab some jade bees. Grab a word. 5 words. I'm so smart.
Life support power. Low.
Alright, so let's jump back in
Toxic
here.
protection. Stabilizing.
Over to my ship. And buy some gold.
Received.
Alright, let's see. Hazard protection. That's good for life support, so use those up. Move some of this stuff around. Alright, and I have a hyperdrive somewhere. Toss that there. Yeah, not too great. Try to group up some of this stuff. Alright,
Technology recharge.
go back to refining a bunch of stuff. Oh, bring that over. You refine that back to pure. Refine that to pure. Got my ship. think I'll grab more gold before I leave.
Product received.
I think I'm all done over here, so I do want to leave that beacon there, because hopefully I remember there's gold. I'm gonna need more than 130 of that, though. Get down here, yep. Get that fixed. I still need to get a bunch of pure ferrite there. You know, I will repair the oxygen ones here. I'll be able to get actually, I think I can get dioxide at the space station. Chlorine is going to be kind of an issue, but there is water in this system, so might be able to get some salt. Yeah, I need to make a bunch of magnetized ferrite. Trying to think of a good. There's no dead planet in this system either, I don't think. No. Alright, saying aggressive on 3 of these. Okay, no, that's. I thought the other planet here was hot. It's not. That kind of sucks. Alright, Trying to wonder what I should do. Run that off. Maybe I'll just fly around, see if I can find another place to land. Kind of do the same thing. At least I have a base here, so I can, or a marker here, so I can return. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. Actually, what was this? Oh, that was just a beacon. Alright, so let me go north from that. Is that a crashed ship? Oh, that's the crashed ship I already claimed. Alright. Go over this way. See if we can find a spot to land, kind of explore that area. What I'm hoping for is just to kind of run into a drop pod. Or a miner settlement. Or a factory. Pretty much anything. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is a factory. So, I have to pay to take off here. So I think it's a factory. Yeah, there's a couple of sentinels hanging around already. So I just want to hit the... Oh, it might be an abandoned building, actually.
Toxic protection.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, okay, there's a beacon here. Grab this stuff. Grab that rusted metal. I need to get ferrite pretty bad. Before I go in here, I just want to kind of take a peek, make sure nothing's going to smack me. Looks safe. Okay, it's abandoned terminal. Alright. It was either that or a factory, one or the other. Sometimes I just can't tell by the outside of the building. So that'll give me some extra nanites. So yeah, they normally give quite a bit for nanites. And there is a glitch where you can interact with it again. Oh, this one's not doing it. Sometimes you can run into them where you can talk to it over and over again and keep getting nanites. That's something that's considered an exploit, so I won't be doing anything like that. Although I will get all the words I can find and stuff like that. Get that going. If there's anything close. Alright, got a damaged machinery over there. Run over and grab that.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh, there's a couple different ones. One over in the distance. Those things are getting super annoying now. Alright, scanner mod. That will be useful. I would have preferred a movement module, but that will work. Alright, and it's a pretty decent one. It's got everything on it, so... Right down to that one. I just want to see how bad... Okay, 57. So I used up those pulpy roots. And down there. Grab that buried cache. Looks like there were two things there. There are. No. That's probably just going to be nanites. At least you get a good amount of nanites out of them. We'll grab that. Oh, that's further away than I thought. I'm not going all the way over there.
Life support power low. Toxic protection falling.
Oh, you shut up. Alright, run back in here. There's a storm. So,
Toxic protection stabilizing.
give this a chance to run off. think I needed more pure ferrite for one of these, didn't I? Alright, so... turn that off. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a few minutes here, just refine this stuff down, and I'll be back. Alright, so got some of this stuff burnt off, made a little more room. Some nanites out of here. So you toss these in there too. Alright, a little bit of room. I've made up some pure ferrite for this. I'm gonna have some extras, so I'm just gonna convert that over to pure, to magnetize now. So, just drag that in. Got a little bit of magnetized in here already. I'm gonna need like 250 of it, so I think I'm just gonna take right off though and hit the space station. Unless I see something. I'll fly around for, I'll fly north for a few seconds, see if any buildings show up. But I want to hit the space station and get those those exosuit slots. Then I think I'm gonna go visit the other planet in the system. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, got a trade. Yeah, swing in here. Might be able to grab some freebies here as well. Rip this out of here. Toss the rest of that in there. And that over my ship. Alright, is there anything I need to sell here? See, I hate to get rid of those microprocessors because I might need them. Can I install this? I really would wait till I have enough room. Because actually these two exosuit expansions, they're going to be from my other two supercharged slots. So I'll be unlocking this one here, number 3, and then number 9 over here in the middle. So I will be able to move some stuff around. Let's see if there's any good free stuff here. I do want to make up 2 metal plating though. I'll just put it over here. I always try to mark these because I don't have a I don't have an economy scanner, so it is good to know where one of these is. So I just mark it with a green beacon. I'll rip out all this because I'm gonna want that stuff. And always check these lower ledges because they can sometimes have stuff. I'll just loot everything I can. Toss this in here. Nothing on that side.
Toxic protection falling.
Because eventually these crates will regenerate items. I think it's like every week or so. They will refill. So let's see what I got for junk. I'll sell off a few things. Relic. Nav data. Yeah, navigator Too bad it has no like real good use. Alright, I'm gonna put that. Oh, ship's out of range. I don't think I actually need to do anything here. Move this over. That down. I wish this stuff didn't take so long to refine. I'm just gonna hit stop on it though. And refill it. And I have extra carbon, don't I? Yeah. There's still that regular carbon in here.
Technology recharge.
Alright. I should jump out just to see if there's anything around. Something that's close. Oh, I need to upload my animals too. I might be able to reach these plants from here. Grab some extra carbon while I'm here. See how far this thing is. Only 61%. Jeez. Alright. See, I hate taking right off because I never know if there's like a crash ship or something like right near me. Just gonna... I was going north. I want to go this way. Go this way for a little bit. Typically I do this in first person, or third person now. So I can see around a little bit better. That way I'm not constantly moving my ship back and forth. So nothing came up and I don't see anything, so I'm gonna head for the space station, unlock the, oh. Grab some of this stuff. I don't want to try not to smash into any of this stuff because it will break your shields. Technology. Shoot some of these along the way. Help replenish some of that gold. Alright, which one's full fight my tritium? No idea. What I'm really after are those hyper clusters, or the, yeah, these things here. Like the stack, I like to have, you know, like a stack of those. It takes a while to get that many though, because it's all RNG. Alright, so head over here and get those 2 exosuit slots. And I'll fly down to that other toxic planet or whatever. I think it's radioactive. It's got uranium on it. But now I got a bunch of launch fuel, so I'm not too worried about takeoff. Rip this out of here.
Technology recharge.
can't remember what I can buy from here. I don't think there's much in the terminal to buy. Oh, but I had that A-class ship that I could scrap too. My inventory is so small that I kind of want to hold off. But yeah, this is the first 3 slots I always unlock, even before my cargo. I always unlock my 3 supercharged slots. So it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9. This one I'll unlock. And number 3 on the bottom is the other supercharged slot. So that's what I always do. So I'll just toss one of those directly in there. And typically what I like to do is I put if I have an X-class hazard, suspicious hazard one, I'll put in there, but I don't have one. And I have nothing that's like adjacent to it or anything. But for now, I'll just put that there. Gives me a little bit more. You know, but if I get like another movement module, I'll move this out of here and put my movement module in there. If, you know, next time I get one to drop. Alright, so that's done. I don't have a multi-tool thing to use. I should talk to this thing, just in case I ever... It should load in anyway, but just in case something goes wonky sometime. At least I'll have it in my list. Alright, so we'll get that going. Start making some more pure or some magnetized ferrite. So, actually, yeah, let's do that first. I have extra carbon. That's why I grabbed that extra carbon, so I could just use that for now, instead of using up all my condensed. Check this again and see. I think there is something in here. I think it was pyrite, though. Yeah, it's got pyrite in here. Oh, and dioxide. Grab all that dioxide. That'll get me some more slots. That's where all my oxygen went. Sitting there going, I had a ton of oxygen. Alright, so grab all that. Good, so that's gives me some breathing room there. Put that in my ship. Put that in my ship. And I want to make magnetize with that. I almost forgot about that dioxide. Glad I double checked this terminal. You got too much of it, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Alright. My inventory is starting to look a lot better now. What's it cost for antimatter? Alright, so I'll go build a couple of those. Those. Start getting some warp cells together, because get it out of the way now. Okay, so it will take 6 to fill up your hyperdrive. I weren't sure if it was 5 or 6, so I'm gonna be ready for that. Put that in my ship. 170. I can repair something here. Oh, I can't fully repair them yet. I need to get chlorine, so I need to find salt somewhere. activated copper, so that will take a while to get. Oh, I need paraffinium too. Okay. Which actually, if I go down to my home base, I can get paraffinium there, but there's only like 50 there at a time. Alright. Just trying to see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Because I don't want to buy a wire and looms if I can help it. The problem is I keep getting mods that are actually pretty decent. Because I actually don't have too much time left. I'm gonna have to jump off soon. Check something here. Alright, so I need to get more oxygen. So I think, yeah, I'll head down. Oh, I want to upload my creatures. So that's a good amount of nanites. And just upload all these too. Yeah, I like to just do this stuff manually unless I'm, you know, just flying through systems or something. Now I can't do upload all because everything's already uploaded, so... Oh yeah, I'm up to 4,000 nanites now, so that'll help out. Well, this is the planet I'm gonna want, so I'm just gonna mark it and head over that way. Take a peek at this planet, see what it's like, and if it's not good, I should be able to warp out of this system. Alright, so I thought I marked that. Oh yeah, this is going to be one of those deals where it says it's aggressive in here, but it's not out here. You know, I'm gonna try this. I don't know what's gonna happen. I probably should have gone to a closer planet than this, though. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to land at a building and see if aggressive sentinels show up or not. I hate it because it says there's no aggressive sentinels here right now, but if I look in here, it says they're aggressive, so... There might not be because the person who discovered this probably did it on normal mode, and there may have been aggressive sentinels there, just never updated, so... We'll stop in and see. Because sometimes you can get in a loop with them where they don't despawn when you go underground or anything. So, see what happens. But I did see water here, so I should be able to get salt and chlorine. And this is not a good planet. Super hilly. See what this is. Most likely just a beacon, right? Oh, it's yeah, I definitely don't want to attack that. Beacon. Nope, that's actually a waypoint. Let's hop out here and see what happens. Okay, it's giving me normal sentinels, but See if they attack on site or not. Get that thing. That should point me to a minor settlement. I'm getting scanned by a sentinel right now.
Radiation protection falling.
And it is saying aggressive in there. It's not red though. They didn't attack on site, so I think they might be regular sentinels. Head over to that minor settlement. This planet doesn't look very good though. What I am going to do though is I'm going to try to land towards the water. At least I have a minor settlement tag so I can fly back here if I run into issues. I just want to get a little bit of salt. See if I can find a building. Doesn't look good though. I never know. Yeah, no planetary fauna either. We'll see how these sentinels react. I don't want to get too confident in the water either.
Radiation protection falling.
And carbon. Alright, you got some salt. Good.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, so toss some of that in there. I don't know how much salt I needed. Oh, okay, it's only 10.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Extreme radiation detected.
Jump in here, play it safe. Alright, so both of those are okay.
Component repaired. Component
So I still have to get more magnetized for that. Alright, so
Component repaired. Component repaired.
I still have a couple to repair. Alright, so I'll just have to get a bunch of magnetized ferrite now. This chlorine I want to hold on to though, because that can be valuable later on. But if I get the medium refiner backpack thing, it would be very useful. Let me turn that off. So I think I'm just gonna run over to the minor settlement, because there's actually, yeah, I'll head over there. I've actually got to keep jumping off. And give me a safe place to save too. can kind of look around the area a little bit next time I log in. See if I can find some uranium. Well, I probably won't up here on top of a plateau. There might be a uranium deposit I can grab. Nothing back there. A couple little crates.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, I always have to go to these buildings first because sometimes I forget to grab the stuff, so. Another one without damaged machinery out back. Alright, got one over there though that I can run over and grab. Grab that. I need to start making use of these little carbon plants too. I always forget about these. Q. Grab that damaged machinery. It's right there.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, got another rifle. Nothing I can really steal out of it, so no good. I'll run back here and grab this one. Oh, got some slime. Actually, put more of that in here. Yeah, I try to kind of keep up with that stuff as I do it because it takes so long to do like full stacks of it. It's like 4 minutes to do a stack. Alright. Get this down.
Technology recharge.
I want to try to get some salvage data together also because when I warp out of here I want to go to the anomaly. Grab the salvage data so I don't forget it.
Radiation protection falling.
Let's see what this thing has and actually sell off that navigation data because I won't need it. Sell off that. Here. Oh, this got rusted metal. Platinum I don't need, ammonia I don't need. Rusted metal could be good to grab though. We'll grab that. Alright. Just wait for that. I do have a damaged machinery. Let's just run over and grab that. That's the one I just dug up, isn't it? Yep. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I did. Oh, I had two. Oh, there's another one here, too. What the heck? Yeah, it's not letting me interact with that one. Oh, that's weird. Got another one there. Alright, run over there. Got a few minutes, so I'll run off, make dinner. The time snuck up on me today. Oh, I need that. Ooh, it's right on the edge. Oh, some slime. Yeah, it never fails. I start to refine slime, and then that's all I get is slime after. Should be buried tech here. Don't see any, but not sure where the thing is. So it should be over here. So, oh, there it is. I got copper up here. That's my settlement.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, got a few things I can grab. Try to stay out of the elements. Oh, crystal sulfide. Nice. Flipped around. Got that buried cache. See, like, I can just run around and do stuff like this for hours. Grab that. That's probably just going to be nanites. So, head back over here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Turn that off.
Technology recharging.
See what this is? This nanites probably. Ooh! Nice. That's gonna be useful. That's a huge score.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Sell that silicon powder off.
Units received.
Alright. Oh, I can use that in here.
Technology recharging.
Alright, rip this out. And sell that one going. Oh, and do a save and jump out. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.